We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
Good luck with that one.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
Were they? Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, okay. We meet again. You just recognized me. You had like 2 full sentences.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Bro, I have like 2 backup right now. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
I mean, I can beat you up, then you can report that. Sorry.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before.
Yeah, I mean,
The gray-haired one.
I've been running around this place for like 2 weeks.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
Not enough. This ain't it, Chief. You got the wrong gal.
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl.
Wait, was he the one with that time with Acheron and Misha? I can't remember.
I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
I want to see that.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
I'm innocent.
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name.
He's right there.
Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
Sus.
He's the one we've been looking for.
That's kind of sus.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
Another way. That's it! Didn't they say something about that? What was it?
Oh yeah, we can use
Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind?
Maybe let's talk about this when we're like far away from him.
Can you perform it again? That, clocky magic.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Please?
Alright, sorry my guy.
Sorry, no can do. The boss,
Yeah.
Please leave.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't matter when the person is in a good mood. What are you? You're calm. So I can put you happy? I should have chosen sad. I think that would have been funny.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa, it's this time already. What? Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
That's just like me. A highly principled member of the Bloodhound family laughed heartedly and left the scene. Oh, that was easy.
What?
Huh?
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
I can use it on you if you want.
You want to discuss the case? Sure, come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
They're probably like watching him or something. That's why he can't openly speak. Alright, where are we on the other side?
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is
Wilt
still
and
running
Acheron's date.
effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Okay.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
I mean, that makes sense if it's being supported by a power of an eon.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
She's probably seen things.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst.
What is it exactly? Stop speaking in riddles. I'm stupid.
As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion.
Jesus Christ, all of these heavy words are... Ugh, okay.
Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
I hope so.
Of course.
Alright, yeah. She has like short-term memory loss or something. Fucking Alzheimer's here. She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword. And then quickly lets go in the blink of an eye. What the fuck? Were you going to cut wealth down?
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past,
Oh,
I've become
okay.
easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
You know, you and Jingli would become good friends, I think.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony.
Wow, that
Ask
easy,
away.
huh? Oh, okay.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be.
Yeah, it was a prison.
I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses
I
to
have
slumber,
still no idea what these
we
red
still seek
texts
to
mean.
change it.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's
That is a
dreamscapes,
big Honkai reference
and
there.
shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
Is that how it went? I haven't really played that much Honkai, so I don't really know.
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Yeah.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
Jesus Christ, that's deep.
And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea.
He's actually telling the story of Icarus. Jesus.
Countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream,
What does that mean?
I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
I actually got lost there. Holy shit. I have to go back once I'm done recording.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there.
Okay.
Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness?
An all-consuming black hole. God damn.
Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
This is like her question before. That was it? Oh. Okay, Swan. Are you gonna pick up the phone or anything?
My bullets will find you.
Oh,
Until then,
Bootil?
you best find a
a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter. Well, I'll be on Penacony soon.
Oh, are we
Memo
going to see
keeper,
him?
Go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass.
I believe he's the next banner, right?
That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure, you best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator
Who should
not
not exist. Who's Emanator? Nanook? Jesus Christ, we're getting so much story.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your
I
act?
mean, bro is about to die in like what, 14 hours or something?
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
17 hours, yeah. I think, what was his name? Bird Boy, Chicken Wing, Sunday gave him like 17 hours and then he'll just die.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. That they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion.
Fine.
Hmm?
Here,
What's
take
this?
Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
Is that like a revive potion or something?
What's this? Medical advice?
Just fucking disappears.
You catch on pretty fast, Doctor.
I want to see like a camera angle where a Ratio is just sprinting out of there. Oh yeah, you're dying. I forgot about that.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, wing-headed scoundrel.
Chicken wing boy. That's what Sparkle called him.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Really? You ask the old guy where to find death. All right.
Nightmare.
Oh.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Oh, it's fucking Sparkle.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere.
I kind of missed you, you little brat.
Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know?
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. And that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system
Yeah, in 17 system hours, you'll be dead.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction
Oh, it's the
button.
fucking button.
And I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke.
Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased
Jesus
30,
Christ.
34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a
Maybe he
good
was
product.
imprisoned in Penacony before, and that would explain like his animosity towards this grand dream that is Penacony.
It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Maybe this is where he got like his gambling addiction or habits. All right, go back to my POV.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare,
Siobhan.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
You have Coke? Pepsi will be fine as well.
Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course,
Okay.
I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Oh, please do.
All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words,
Yes,
she's a stowaway.
that's been established.
She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me.
How old are you
But here on
exactly?
the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her.
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the first place. Let me
Okay.
be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony.
Yeah,
If I understand
clearly.
correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you.
I mean, yeah, that's expected.
Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
Yes, please do.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question,
Why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
Okay.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct.
All right.
The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created.
So he's still alive? Is what I'm assuming?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony. And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Okay, yeah, but what does this have to do with Mikhail?
You don't get it?
Well, actually, no.
Mikhail, the betrayer of the family.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's the watchmaker.
I didn't know why I couldn't piece that together. Okay, that makes sense. Let me help you out, homie. There we go. Got it. I definitely did not take 5 minutes to figure that out.
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools.
Masked fool?
Nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious.
What do you mean visitors from beyond the sky? What do you mean by that?
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
I don't know about that, Chief.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
That's kind of rude. Old enough.
I'm 13.
Huh?
Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog.
You mean like a hound? Okay, anyways.
Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Come on, man. No need for caution.
Just one moment.
Acheron draws her blade slightly. Within a moment, her breath became what?
White. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses.
Damn, you can do that? You can conceal your presence?
I see. What an interesting technique.
Acheron technique. Yes, I know all about this.
Screen 4.
Sets up. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Jesus Christ.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
Yeah, Chicken Wing Boy's probably here.
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Oh, I guess we're about to find out. Oh, no one's here. There's a chest there.
Either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Alright, let's see what we got. A letter from Robin. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try and read all of this. Okay. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Julight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return. But with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrain from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. Okay, so this is what Sparkle was talking about, like the mute thing. At first, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Okay, thanks. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There's another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the Memory Zone meme, Death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. I have collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you could just focus on the preparations of the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated Death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Damn, Firefly, sorry. Robin was doing like a lot of like background work during all this, like before her assassination thing. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I've brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giantmoa pudding tarts from Morillons, wild strawberries from Aconiaco, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy, and almond merengue cream cracknels from Medicia. Jesus Christ, these words. Don't forget to enjoy them. May Sife be with us. Your sister, Robin. Okay.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice, and now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That's true.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Oh, Sife is the harmony. Okay, apparently I'm just stupid and I just keep forgetting the names of the eons. I mean, it's not that I'm forcing myself. I'm like actually like getting really interested and invested in this like investigation thing that we're doing. Just not a big fan of reading. Okay. A letter from Alfalfa to Sunday. I have been informed about Robin and I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold the position of not only her elder brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Penacony. As Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment, and be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. That's smart. I heard that you are planning to dedicate a significant amount of time and resources to find Death. Such action does not serve the best interests of the family as a whole, and I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments from other family heads. What do you mean? People are dying in your dreams. That should be like your #1 priority. While you are convinced that Death is connected to the Watchmaker, I have met that Watchmaker many times long before the Dream Master adopted you and your sister, and I have never found any evidence linking him to that Memory Zone meme. Now that you are the head of the Oak family, it is essential that you assess the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all of Penacony's resources and manpower for the sake of a personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. This guy is sus. The Charmony Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding back their own agendas. Neither you nor I could face the severe consequences if Dominicus' arrival is delayed. Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival and avoiding any interference from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guests invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter could lead to diplomatic conflicts with other major factions, involving us in disputes that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. As for the matter of Robin, there would be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I have heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old Odie.
It
That guy is
seems
sus.
neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
I mean, they could be, like, I know, accomplices.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
We can't trust anyone.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
Oh, is it Chicken Wing?
I don't think trespassing
Oh, yeah,
on
it
forbidden
is.
areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Bro, that smile is so unsettling.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
We also read, like, all of the important notes here.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price. While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert.
Bro, that fucking smile is so unsettling for me. He looks like someone who's just blinded by, like, I don't know, like, emotions and revenge for what happened to Robin, which I can totally understand, but I don't know, it's just so unsettling. It's so uncomfortable.
You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Oh. Hello there. Oh, who are you?
What pretty eyes.
Jade.
Tell me.
Yeah, you're a jade.
Do they shine in the dark?
Oh.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
So how did he get out of this? How the hell did a prisoner become like a high-ranking member of the IPC?
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
Because I'm assuming this is Aventurine. Like, why else would it show this?
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild? You're wrong. 30 Tonbus. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want.
Can you give me your release date? Alright, well, this is gonna be a weird stopping point for the video, but I still have to get up early to go to work. I don't have a lot of time. But yeah, interesting happening. That's a lot of storytelling and a lot of like info dumping with this section. So I might have to go back and rewatch the video just to make sure I didn't miss any important things. But yeah, I think but it's getting very interesting. So like, comment, sub if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. GG's.